It's the night before Christmas, and all through the North Pole, a gang of mercenaries attack, and now Santa is AWOL. However, head of security elf The Rock teams up with Captain America, and they begin to take asses and kick names in this holiday action buddy cop espionage adventure in Red One. Hello there, you hallucinates, and welcome back to another episode of Spicy Boy Reviews. I'm, of course, your host, Andrew Iles. That's right, the second Christmas movie of 2024 review is Red One, directed by Jake Kasdan, who's more known for directing the two recent Jumanji films, amongst many others. We meet Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. He's getting amongst the common folk, rubbing shoulders with all the consumers at the mall to take in the Christmas spirit before his one big night. Then they arrive back at the North Pole, which looks like a neon Asgard. And once there, Santa's head of security, Cal, hands in his resignation. His reason for this is the naughty list is getting longer and longer every year, and people are becoming more and more pieces of shit. And he's having none of it! He's lost that jolly feeling, and Santa reluctantly accepts his resignation, and they plan to go out for one last ride together. Then enter piece of shit Jack O'Malley, who's a level 4 naughty lister. He's a thief, absentee father, a gambler, literally steals candy from babies, and is a spy? We see Jackie Boy go on a Mission Impossible adventure to obtain some technical MacGuffin. You see, he's hired by a secret shady organisation to track down a weapon of destruction. He gets the coordinates, then gets paid, and then gives the information to the shady organisation, which can only go well. Turns out Jackie Boy, unbeknownst to him, have given this shady organisation the location of Santa Claus and the North Pole. Whoopsie! And wouldn't you know it, the shady organisation sends in a team of mercenaries to the North Pole and they kidnap Santa. I'm sure you're saying to yourself, wow, this sounds like a classic Christmas tale. The mercenaries kidnap Santa, and it's up to Santa's head of security, Cal, to go and search for him. He gets the help of good organisation Mora, who specialise in the hidden world of mythological things. And they track down the Wolf, aka Jackie Boy, who was the dark web hacker who located Santa for these mercenaries. Jack wasn't aware that he sold out Kris Kringle to the shady organisation ran by Sabrina the Violet Witch. So to make things right, Cal reluctantly teams up with Jackie Boy. And they go on a full-blown Marvel-style buddy cop fish-out-of-water espionage adventure. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a cracking good time with this movie. Full disclosure, I was expecting going into this film to absolutely hate it, thinking it was going to be just another ego-driven vehicle for The Rock and it being a CGI bukkake party. I mean, there's definitely some ego on display here, don't get me wrong. And of course, there is a fair bit of CGI. But all in all, it was generally entertaining, and Chris Evans bounced perfectly off The Rock's natty-filled pecs. The dynamic and the story actually worked. The film is played absolutely 100% straight-laced. Like, they're taking this all very seriously. And although the synopsis seems baffling for a Christmas movie, it all worked. Chris Evans is really charming and funny. Dwayne Johnson is every character that he plays. J.K. Simmons, although not in a hell of a lot of scenes of the film, is a solid Santa. And I mean solid. And Lucy Liu also pops up as the head of Mora. Where has she been? The action is pretty cool too. And although there is a fair bit of CGI, as aforementioned, there's also some really cool creature and makeup effects as well. And some actually interesting scenes. And yes, it is a Christmas movie, so of course lessons are learned. And as aforementioned, the synopsis of this film doesn't really sound that Christmassy if you take out Santa and put, I don't know, the president in it. But in all honesty, this is the most Christmassy movie I've seen this year. And yes, it gives you that fuzzy, tasty cheese and crackers feeling. I also like that the film incorporated a lot of Christmas lore and expanded on it in its own way. It even explains their version of how Santa, one man, can deliver all these presents around the world in one night. And the explanation is, yeah, he's pretty much Batman. I had a blast with this film, no lie. I don't think it's going to be an instant Christmas classic by any stretch of the imagination, but in all honesty, for me, it will go into rotation every year for Christmas movies that I watch. Yeah, guys, I had an absolute blast with this film. I switched my brain off and had a bloody good time. But anyway, guys, that's my cheeky little review of Red One. Right down below if you've seen it. What are your thoughts on it? But of course, more importantly, what is your favourite action Christmas film? And of course, if you made this far into the episode, please give me a thumbs up because your love and support keeps me going because I just love movies and I assume you do as well. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe icon because I give it an episode weekly. And I'll see you back here next week for the next film, but until then, stay merry, kids.